Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Bangalore Football Stadium, where we will resume with action in the Chief Minister's Cup, presented by the Karnataka State Football Association and the Vaishnavi Group. It's time for the first match of day 6, match number 11, between Rajajinagar and Hebbal. Now, both teams ended up beating their first round opponents quite comfortably in Group C. Rajajinagar beat Jayanagar 8-0, while Hebbal beat Yelakana 10-0. This is most definitely a battle between the two top teams in Group C, two teams which, as it stands, will progress through to the quarterfinal stage. And whoever ends up winning this game guarantees themselves a spot in quarterfinals later on,
And welcome to the second
April
edition
the 8th.
of the Chief Minister's Cup here at the Bangalore Football Stadium, powered by the Vaishnavi Group. We have an exciting lineup of games today. The first match between Rajajinagar versus Hebbal. We'll kick off the match in the next few minutes. We have a chief guest for this match, Mr. R. Gopal, who is the BDFA Managing Committee member, as well as a university champion and a junior KSFA, the state team captain as well. They both will felicitate and wish the players before the kickoff. KSFA would like to thank our sponsors, the title sponsor Vaishnavi Group, Chris Fitness, Empire, Osmed Hospitals for their tremendous support, along with the doctor as well as physios, Sports KPI, this broadcasting partner, Loco Bear, Nalpad Academy. So we are about to kick off this exciting match between Rajajinagar versus Hebbal.
Here come the players and the referees. On the left-hand side of your screen, you have Team J Rajajinagar, rocking their classic maroon jersey. On the right-hand side of your screen, you have Hebbal, wearing their grey kits for today's game.
We have the chief guest for this match.
Be getting underway in just a few minutes' time, but
We
before
wish
that,
both teams good luck
the
in their
officials will
matches.
walk onto the pitch to wish the
Courtesy of
players
the BDFA
the
committee
very best
members.
of luck. It's a top fight this between these two teams.
Mr. Sridharan sir.
They're both very much going to need luck to be on their side if they want to win today's encounter.
Welcome you sir for this match. Requesting the teams to gather for the official photograph. The referees for this match, Mr. Suresh Babu, R. Mohan, Kevin, Mervin is the fourth referee. The referee assessor, Mr. Michael G.
And here come two captains for the toss. Rajajinagar have won the toss and they'll choose to start from the left side, so they'll be kicking from left to right. Whereas Hebbal, on the other hand, will start this football game and they will be kicking from right to left. It's almost time, ladies and gentlemen, to look at the starting 11 for both of these teams, starting with Rajajinagar. So they're playing Deepan, Kavi Arasan, Monish Kumar, Madhavan, Vineet Kumar, Vijay, Ravi Kiran, Vijay M, Surya Prakash, Kaushik Raj, and Sebastian Raj, with their coach being
The
D.
next couple of
Raju.
minutes will kick off the
Now let's
match
take a look
between
at the
Rajajinagar
starting
versus
11 for the men
Hebbal.
in grey. Hebbal,
Teams, all the best
Udit,
luck for this
Rahul
match.
Chakravarti, Ashwin Chakravarti, who's also the captain,
And supporting the team,
Satwik, Abhyut,
please stand up
Mehula,
as if you want to
Vishal,
catch us live
Arjun,
on our
Tanish,
official YouTube channel,
Mohammed,
which is
and
officially
Mohabbat,
sponsored partner
with
of
their coach
SportsKPI.
being Harsh. So, as I mentioned earlier, ladies and gentlemen, this is a high stakes football game. The team that wins this game almost guarantee themselves a place in the quarterfinals on April the 8th.
The second match of the day, Sarvakanagar versus
These two
Bangalore.
are very, very top teams. They have huge potential to go not only through to the quarterfinals, but to also end up winning this Chief Minister's Cup. Now, the players will make their way to the center. Hebbal are already there. Rajajinagar get themselves in position. Just a few seconds away from kickoff, then, ladies and gentlemen. Not long to go now.
Here we go, we start the match between Rajajinagar versus Hebbal. Wishing
And
both the
as the
teams
men in
the very
maroon make
best.
their way to the center, the ref blows his whistle, and we are underway
Enjoy and support your
with
teams.
match number 11 of this year's Chief Minister's Cup. And already, Hebbal looking to get the aggressive start off the line, but tiny error forces the first goal kick of the game heading the way of Rajajinagar. Take it rather quickly and also give away possession rather quickly. Hebbal back with the ball, taking it back to the defense, looking to launch a plan from the defense, and now they're pushing forwards. Here's the captain, Chakravarti, shooting the shot. He's seen the confidence that they can penetrate Rajajinagar's defense. First shot of the day goes wide right. It'll be another goal kick to Rajajinagar. The kick is up, it is in, and it will be recovered by the men in grey. It's a free kick called by the referee for Hebbal. So early doors in this game, just a minute and a half in. It's pretty obvious that Hebbal have had most of the possession this game so far. Rogue free kick, but men in grey managed to regather it rather nicely as they look to play it in. Intercepted by the Rajajinagar defense. Now they try to launch an attack themselves. Looking to play forward, but again giving away possession to Hebbal, who are in a good position, but no. Not to be this time round. It's offside was called by the assistant referee. Rajajinagar take it short. And Hebbal are pushing aggressively against them, but they are out of their own half now. They're inside Hebbal's half as they look to score a goal early doors, put some pressure on the men in grey. And a throw in is called for Rajajinagar. And a goal. Goal from the throw into Rajajinagar. They weren't that aggressive in the first 3 minutes, but the time when they did have the possession, they've managed to convert. They've gotten the first goal of the game, putting Hebbal now under some real pressure. It's not often you see goals being scored just throw-ins, but the men in maroon have made it happen. Now Hebbal already on the back foot. Look to find the equalizer and get some momentum back on their side. That's just Rajajinagar making good use of their opportunity. They didn't get too many. They gave away possession too many times, and one time they did get into their opponent's boxes, they were able to do something as good tackle coming in from number 7. A throw-in goes to Hebbal. Take it quite quickly. A block from 15 will be a corner to the team in grey. The first corner of the game goes the way of Hebbal. As they too look to make use of this set piece. The kick is up, it is in. It's found ahead. Ball goes out. It'll be a goal kick. But there seems to be a man down for Rajajinagar in the box. Might have had some contact with Hebbal during the header. Get the medics in early in the game. An incident less than 5 minutes after this game started, ladies and gentlemen. Not good to see. Hopefully he can get going. It was a good corner coming in from Hebbal. Needed something spectacular to stop the header. That man right there did that spectacular. Number 15. To prevent the early equalizer for Hebbal. But it will be a goal kick heading the way of the men in maroon. They've turned over possession to Hebbal. Had possession quite a few times, Hebbal. Now they're looking to launch another attack. It's a good kick in, but it will be cleared out by Rajajinagar. Another look at this attack then. Number 9, the man in maroon, he was stripped up, resulting in the free kick, and now it'll be Hebbal who'll get a free kick. So they take quickly in order to optimize player position, but it hasn't quite worked out. They play it in, but there's no one to make the run. As far as I'm concerned, that will be another goal kick going to Rajajinagar. 7 minutes into this football game, then, ladies and gentlemen, Rajajinagar, although they haven't had possession for the longest period in this game, they do have the lead. They've made use of the one major opportunity that they've gotten. They're up front in the early minutes of this game. Hebbal, though, with the possession, try to move forwards. They will get a free kick on this occasion to help them do exactly that. The kick is up, it is in, and it's in for Hebbal. Just when you thought the men in grey were starting to get out of the competition, they use a free kick set piece to absolute perfection. A beautiful kick into the penalty box. All it needed was some finishing. And Hebbal have done exactly that. They've tied it up here. 8.5 minutes into this contest. This is why this might prove to be one of the more important clashes in this tournament. The ref is going to make sure that everything's all right. Once we get a signal, play will resume with Rajajinagar kicking us off. But it doesn't seem to be that way. The referee now getting in amongst Hebbal's players. Trying to discuss something, just making sure that everything's all right before we can get back going again. The blows whistle and Rajajinagar will once again kick us off. Take the shot straight off the bat. Might put the goalkeeper off guard in some scenarios, but it didn't this time round. Hebbal had possession for most of the first 3 minutes of this game, and that's sort of when Rajajinagar managed to find the breakthrough. But they didn't lose heart. They kept calm. They maintained their composure. They maintained their style of play, and that's sort of what's resulted in them getting their equalizer, really. Just not losing their minds over one goal, playing the game the way it's supposed to be played. But now they need a defensive clearance. Not able to get too efficiently, but they do end up getting back possession. So they'll play it forwards on the left side. Good defense from Rajajinagar yet again. They've been a good defensive unit, though. Have conceded the one goal, but they've been pretty good when it comes to defending. How good is their attack? Scored a goal. Going in for the cross again. He'll find its man. The kick in. Can't find the header, but the shot blocked by the defense. Hebbal get away with it, or do they? Rajajinagar back with the ball. 14. Cross it in. The header barely wide. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a good 11 and a half minutes of football with both teams scoring goals. Rajajinagar getting the first one, and then Hebbal managing to find an equalizer. Now Hebbal looking for the leading goal on the other side. Still with it. The shot's taken. Blocked by the defense. It will be a corner. Heading the way of the team in grey. Another good attacking opportunity for Hebbal. They're timing their runs perfectly at this point. They're more aggressive. They're giving themselves more opportunities to score goals. And this is what can sort of lead them to victory, not only in this game, but even in the tournament. Corner was in, but wasn't good enough to give Hebbal their goal. They will, however, get a throw in. Taken nice and fast. Get another opportunity to cross it in. Or will they? Little fumble from the Hebbal offense gives the ball straight back to the defense. They do well in clearing it. But Hebbal do once again have possession. They play it forward. Good goal scoring opportunity! And he's called offside by the referee. Sorry, not offside, a foul called by the referee in favor of Rajajinagar. Rajajinagar not really having too much action on the left-hand side. They're trying to create something now, but it doesn't work out for them. Hebbal back with the ball. They're advancing down their right flank. Inching closer and closer to goal. Not a good block by the defense, but they do still have the ball here, Hebbal. I'll take a shot. Another block by the defense. Defense has been pretty good when it comes to making blocks, but now can Hebbal find the opportunity to break through? The header from the captain goes wide. After a few more bounces, it will be a goal kick to the men in maroon. Played out at quite an acute angle. Maintained possession on the defensive end. Now they look to transition, not the best pass from the defense. It's allowed Hebbal to get possession back on their side, and now they're playing a pass into the box. Can the captain get there in time? No. Rajajinagar back on the offense, starting to start something. Let's give them the leading goal, but nope, the play balls come all the way back to the defense. And for now, it will stay at their defense. The throwing going the way of the team in maroon. The throw in, not the most successful one. Let's Hebbal get back possession. They try to make the run to make a cross, but not to be. Will, however, be a corner heading the way of the men in grey. The kick is up, it is in. The header, no good. As the referee calls yet another foul on Rajajinagar. I mean, on Hebbal inside Rajajinagar's penalty box. The tension between the players, and rightly so. It's a top team clash. This. The pressure's high, the intensity's high, the expectation is even higher for this game. As Hebbal recover possession yet again, they're making their run now into the box. Yet again, Rajajinagar's defense does well in making sure that they don't lose another goal. Now they look to score another goal. Have an opportunity here. But it's not utilized properly. As Hebbal get the possession right back from the men in maroon. Now they're playing it a bit defensively. It shows you that they're waiting for Rajajinagar to make a mistake, or which doesn't come, but the goal certainly does come for Hebbal. A great strike from the captain. We'll have another look at it. Captain Ashwin Chakravarti made his run in, threw the ball up, it went past the defender. More importantly, went past the goalkeeper. Like I said earlier, Hebbal have been more aggressive in this game and is proving to provide them with the goals that they need to book their spot in the quarterfinals. Rajajinagar will kick us off. Again, they play the ball in. Throw-in is called in favour of the men in grey. They'll take it defensively, but you can see there, more intensity from Rajajinagar. They know that a loss is probably the worst thing they could suffer at this moment. Now they push forwards. They haven't had too many opportunities. What can they do with this one? Not much. As the ball goes into the hands of the goalkeeper. Rajajinagar do well to recover possession from the goal kick. But they won't have it for long. Hebbal straight back with it. Another good tackle from Rajajinagar. Something they've been constant at in this game. So 20 minutes into this encounter, ladies and gentlemen, it is Hebbal now who have the lead. 2-1. Free kick goes the way of the men in grey. We'll have another look at this. A dangerous tackle this time by Rajajinagar. You can see the amount of pain that put Hebbal's player in, and now Hebbal have converted from a free kick of similar distance to this one. Can they do it again? Will be the question on everyone's minds. This will be to get a 2-goal cushion. The kick goes pretty low. It goes to the captain though, who crosses it in. There's no one to receive the header. And Hebbal, they'll be pushed back all the way to their own half. They play it in. The captain makes a good run. Not the captain, number 2, I should say. Makes a good run, but it's not good enough to get past the goalkeeper. of Rajajinagar. But the men in maroon still relentless for that equalizing goal. They played forwards, the cross, the kick off the crossbar is no good. What an opportunity for the team in maroon, and now Hebbal have the opportunity to take a lead. 3-1. It's offside. Called by the referee. Let's look at this again. Crossed by Captain 10. A shot taken. It landed inside the goal, but couldn't quite fully get across the line. That could be a decisive moment in this game for Rajajinagar. Hebbal are able to regain possession yet again from Rajajinagar, but that was a spectacular miss. If a miss was ever to be spectacular, it would be that. Great opportunity, a great cross. Just the finishing that was barely off the mark for Rajajinagar. The free kick from Hebbal is taken quite quickly. Goalkeeper has to do some work, and he does. Gets there in time to make the play. Rajajinagar advance, but to no avail. The ball is safe with Hebbal as of now. But not for long. Rajajinagar get it back. Can they cross it in again? Not on this occasion. Hebbal making the right defensive plays where they need to the most. But again, another good opportunity for Rajajinagar. A great tackle from Hebbal's defense. Still having the ball. They push forward. Can they get there inside before the ball goes out? No. That results in Rajajinagar getting a throw in from their own half. They play a through pass. There's no one to receive it. They're the penalty box. So it will be a goal kick almost 25 minutes into this game. Hebbal played aggressive football for the first 20, and Rajajinagar now starting to get more intense, starting to play more aggressive football in the last 5 minutes, but they still trail 2-1. Goalkeeper's kick is in for Hebbal, but they're not able to do much with it. Give the ball back to Rajajinagar, who give the ball straight back to Hebbal. Hebbal put under some pressure now from the offense of Rajajinagar, but a foul being committed by Hebbal on this occasion. Let's take a look at this again. Saves the ref. It's called a foul on Hebbal, so it'll give a free kick to Rajajinagar. The captain will have a few words to say about that to the referee, but all sorted out in the end. It will, however, be a free kick going the way of the men in maroon. The kick is up, it is in, and it goes barely long. Touches the back part of the net on its way out too. Just tells you how close Rajajinagar are getting to scoring the equalizer that they are all so desperate to find at this point. doing everything to play aggressive football. They'll get the call in their favor again. Another free kick. This time from the right side for Rajajinagar. Similar distance to the goal in comparison to the previous one. As Hebbal put a two-man wall to try and block the kick. Kick is up, it goes in, it seems to be good! Another opportunity missed by the men in maroon. It was a really good free kick, this, from number 11 of Rajajinagar, Surya Prakash, but it just wasn't able to find the right people at the right time. So Hebbal still hang on to their advantage. As of now, they'll get a goal kick, but before that, have to go to drinks. Heading into drinks, the scoreline stands at 2 goals to 1 in favour of the men in grey. Goal kick from Hebbal is recovered by Rajajinagar. They look to push forward for they hope would be a goal scoring opportunity, but the ball goes straight back to Hebbal. But after the throw in, Rajajinagar do well to take the ball back. And now they're in their opponent's halves, taking a shot, which goes barely wide again. 3 great scoring opportunities come and gone in the past 10 minutes for Rajajinagar. I know it's only the 31st minute, but at that point, when you miss 3 golden opportunities like that, you've got to might start to get a little unsure about whether you can score, and that's something that should never happen for a team that's trailing. The captain goes down, but the ref says play on. As Hebbal comfortably take possession in their own penalty box, but then throw it away. Could this be the goal scoring opportunity that they needed? Goes barely wide again. This time to the right for Rajajinagar. Make that 4 good goal scoring opportunities. A shot by 11. It was off balance. Surely unexpected by Surya Prakash. Nonetheless, a great attempt at goal yet again, but just not there for them. As they look to re-establish even Stevens here. Rajajinagar forces possession back to the men in grey. They'll get a throw in a favourable position. Here, Hebbal. Not a set piece. Can they make it good? They still have the ball though on their side as they play it in. They're just not able to find the right passes anymore. It's been Rajajinagar who've been on top of possession for the past few minutes. Number 11, I should say. Surya Prakash plays it over to his teammate, number 14. Takes his time with the ball. Surely a cross is coming. He was able to keep the ball just for a little longer, but again, good work by the Hebbal defense to get the ball away from Rajajinagar, and now they can focus on advancing forwards themselves. They're in this match. There's a foul called by the referee. And it's number 11 of Hebbal who's gone down. Seems to be in an immense amount of pain here. They'll get the medics back on as well. See him standing up again, but this means that it will be a free kick heading the way of Hebbal FC in a good position. They'd made use of their set piece before in order to score what was their equalizer when they went one goal down. They used a free kick in this position to get the job done, but there just seems to be a bit of confusion between the players, though. The referee doesn't call a free kick, he says play on, and Hebbal do play on, but it ends up going straight back to Rajajinagar. Rajajinagar play it in. Have a good goal scoring opportunity as another foul called by the referee in a dangerous position now for the men in grey. And a yellow card brought by the referee for the captain, Ashwin Chakravarti. Speaking up, I presume. Or could this be the goal scoring opportunity that Rajajinagar needed? They've missed multiple attempts at goal. They've come close on multiple occasions. They've only managed to score one. Now the free kick just outside the box. Could this be could this be what the men in maroon needed all this time? Bit of luck going their side, maybe. Score will be their second goal and equalizer. Ref blows his whistle. The kick is in, and it's barely wide again. It's barely missed the goalpost. I'll take another look at it. I think that was a corner call by the referee for Rajajinagar. Corner kick comes in, but it's no good again for the men in maroon. And Hebbal will take over possession after two dangerous plays back to back from Rajajinagar. Kick goes in and it's recovered by Hebbel's defense. Things now getting a little heated between the Hebbel players and the referee. No fights, thankfully. Not yet. I'll take the free kick for now from their own half. Not got long to go now in this first half. Not at all, just about 6 minutes plus stoppage time. Any goal for Hebbel will help in adding even more pressure to Rajajinagar. This attempted goal, not to be. The offside kick taken by Rajajinagar goes in. In the end, it is recovered by Hebbal. An odd clearance that by the defense, but they get away with it. Goalkeeper stands tall, and the men in grey push on. Throw in taken by Hebbal. From a momentary period, recovered by Rajajinagar, but they do end up getting it back. They play it out to the left. Over to number 5. Can he get there in time to make a cross? No, he can't. Rajajinagar take over once more. Now they look to play something down the middle. Hebbal, though, are right there to take care of it. It'll only be a throw in heading the way of Rajajinagar. Rajajinagar somehow still have possession. Play it out to their left-hand side, but not able to get there in time to receive the ball. The throw will go towards the men in grey. Throw goes in, but it's recovered by the men in maroon. They make something happen? Nope. Again recovered by the goalkeeper. Hebbal try to play it forwards again. Not able to do so. Or are they? They do get the ball back and they're still playing on. Ref says play on. That's a dangerous tackle, that, and it will be a corner heading the way of Hebbal. They haven't had much set pieces lately. They haven't even had possession for that much in recent times, but they do get the ball back in a dangerous position and their opponent's sights in the form of a corner. Kick is up, it goes in. It's a little off the goal. And again, good defense from Rajajinagar enables them not only to find the clearance, but also to find possession. They're playing it forward, but once again recovered by goalkeeper of Hebbal. It was Arjun Kriyan, but here on the other side, Kaushik Raj does well. Take the ball away from the men in grey. Rajajinagar looked to play something forwards again, but number 10 on that occasion, barely offside. He knew it, didn't chase after it. So Hebbal will still have possession. Or will they? Rajajinagar with some good defense. Get the ball back. Really playing aggressive now. We've only got 1 minute plus added time left in this first half. Rajajinagar are going to find a goal to equalize the situation. It'll have to be right now. It's finally the... No, we play on. Finally, the ref blows his whistle. To allow for medical personnel to come back onto the pitch to assist the injured player. Player went down. This occasion was Prithvi. In number 7 jersey. I think the captain just arguing with the referee on why the call wasn't made earlier, but can't talk much now. He's already got the yellow card. Anything that makes the referee upset at this point could very well result in a red, reduce his team to 10 men. So for now, he has got to just rock and roll with it. And Rajajinagar will not have possession. Will be rather Hebbal who have possession. They'll kick it in. There's nobody there, so that'll be recovered by Rajajinagar as 2 minutes of added time indicated by the referees. So really not much time for Rajajinagar to do anything. Have to make do with what they get, whatever opportunities they get at this point. But Hebbal played forward. Pass was intercepted on that occasion by number 7 of Rajajinagar. So once again, good defense played by Hebbal results. The men in grey still having possession, but maybe that was a little bit too much pressure for Hebbal to handle. A throw in handed to Rajajinagar as they push forwards on what will probably be the final attack of this half. Still looking to find a breakthrough. We've hit the 47-minute mark, and the referee's blowing his whistle, indicating half time. Both teams have fought hard, Hebbal being the ones to dominate in the first 20 minutes, and then from minute 25 or so, it was Rajajinagar who started to get themselves back into the game. Started to play a bit more aggressively, but the score stands at half time with Hebbal 2, Rajajinagar 1.
The Karnataka State Football Association and Vaishnavi presents the Chief Minister's Cup Season 2 from the 22nd March to 12th of April at the Bangalore Football Stadium. Watch the city's finest football talent battle for pride, glory and supremacy. Come cheer from the stands and witness the action live. Bengaluru, get ready. The Karnataka State Football Association and Vaishnavi Group presents the Chief Minister's Cup Season 2 from the 22nd March to 12th of April at the Bangalore Football Stadium. Watch the city's finest football talent battle for pride, glory and supremacy. Come cheer from the stands and witness the action live. Bengaluru, get ready. The Karnataka State Football Association and Vaishnavi Group presents the Chief Minister's Cup Season 2 from the 22nd March to 12th of April at the Bangalore Football Stadium. Watch the city's finest football talent battle for pride, glory and supremacy. Come
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to second half coverage, match number 11, this year's Chief Minister's Cup here at the Bangalore Football Stadium. To the half, men in grey, Hebbal have the lead, 2-1, and they look to preserve it to not only secure top spot into their group, but also almost certainly book their spot into the quarterfinals. They can hang on to this lead for another 45 minutes, and they'll do just that. And now they'll get a free kick from their own half, quite deep in their own half. Which is recovered by Rajajinagar as they look to find their equalizer. They've gotten close. Not once, not twice, not thrice, but 4 times. But they just haven't gotten close enough to secure the equalizer. A dangerous foul committed by Rajajinagar makes the captain Ashwin Chakravarti go down. That'll be a foul to Rajajinagar and a free kick to Hebbal as they look to take a 3-1 lead and develop a 2-goal cushion to their opponents. The kick is up, it is in, and it's into the goal! 2 minutes into the half. And number 2 for Hebbal has ended up scoring their 3rd goal. This is a beautiful free kick coming in from Mehula. Puts it in and just had to find the right person, and it did. Great football played by Hebbal. Great football played, and specifically by Muhammad Ahmed. He's given his team the 2-goal cushion that they were pushing for. This early in the second half also puts a lot of pressure on Rajajinagar in order to find a response. But Hebbal, they've been really, really good at converting their set pieces into goals, and this is nothing short of extraordinary from this group. And there we go, another free kick goes the way of Hebbal. Another dangerous tackle by Rajajinagar. This time will bring out a yellow card by the referee. Let's have another look at this now. Comes driving in, and number 7 tries to take the ball away, but completely misses. Ends up tackling the legs instead, and another set piece goes the way of the men in grey. Like I said a few moments ago, they've been lethal from set pieces. 2 of their 3 goals have come from free kicks. Could they make it 3 of their 4 goals have come from free kicks? The kick is up, it is in, it's gone long. That'll be a throw-in as of now. Player did go down in the box, but no foul call by the referee, and rightly so. Didn't seem to be much contact between Rajajinagar and Hebbal that occasion, so Hebbal still with a 2-goal cushion to Rajajinagar. The throw-in comes in. It goes quite long. And Hebbal managed to keep possession, even with the aggressive defense being played by Rajajinagar. Played into the box. Ball goes out. It'll be a goal kick heading the way of Rajajinagar. We're 5 minutes into the second half now, ladies and gentlemen, and the score line has changed from halftime. It is Hebbal who found the fourth goal of the game, their third of the game, to go 3-1 up on Rajajinagar. Rajajinagar now coming under some pressure to find a goal sooner rather than later. Good defense has been played by Hebbal, and just as I say that, they give away possession, but they're able to clear without too much difficulty. Rajajinagar do get the ball back. They're transitioning from defense to offense. The header opportunity is no good. It was very low. The referee points to spots. Two players off Hebbal wincing in pain there. Not what you'd want to see. That's all. The medics have been called out almost immediately by the referee. Number 11, he got hit while Rajajinagar tried to take the ball away from the men in grey. Number 6, Mahula. He fell down earlier in the play. I'll be escorted off the pitch. It's good to see that both players are able to stand and are able to walk on their own without the need of support. But dangerous stuff coming in here from Rajajinagar, and hence the referee will give a yellow card to a number 16. Resume play. Ball will go straight back to Rajajinagar. Throw and goes a little deep. But the men in maroon do well to recover it, as now they go from left to right in order to switch the momentum from one side to another, but they're not able to do so quite efficiently. And Hebbal now with possession yet again, and another dangerous tackle by Rajajinagar. Another foul by Rajajinagar. If you take another look at this, then the defender had no contact with the ball, only managed to trip the player up. So free kick goes the way yet again of the men in grey. Kick is up, it goes in, and it's into the net again. But it's called offside by the referee, by the assistant referee. That would have been Ashwin Chakravarti's second goal of this match, but not to be, because he was barely offside, and that would have been Hebbal's third goal of a free kick in this game. They've been efficient off set pieces, and we almost saw their efficiency for a third time in this game. Nevertheless, they have regained possession. launching another attack. They play it. It's a beautiful pass to Captain Chakravarti, but he's again just about called offside. Another genuine goal scoring opportunity for Hebbal comes and goes. Captain made his runs efficiently in the first half, just as Rajajinagar had made their tackles quite efficiently in the first half, but now things have seemed to have gone a little rogue, but mark my words, we will see proper football again. There's another one of Hebbel's players needs to get some medical attention. This time it is the captain who went down. In the box. It's not a good sign for Hebbel. See their captain limping like that. He might be forced out of the game because of an injury. They can only hope that he comes back to play in this game, this high stakes game between themselves and Rajajinagar. He's throwing for Rajajinagar on the other side of the pitch. Ref confirms that everything is ready, so get play going in a bit. Hebbal managed to take care of that quite efficiently, but now Rajajinagar had possession, or no, they give it away to Hebbal, who have possession. Hebbal still with possession, looking to play it down the right side, but cleared nicely by Rajajinagar for a throw-in to the men in grey. It's a free kick yet again, going the way of Hebbal. Kick is up, it is in. It almost found its man. Who's got it though? Is it Hebbal or Rajajinagar? It is Hebbal, but a long way away from the goalpost. Has Rajajinagar now with some momentum on their side. Look to play it forward. They do play it forward. And they find their captain. It's a little off balance. That ends up costing him a little bit. Forward pass attempt blocked by Rajajinagar's defense. Results in another throw-in for Hebbal. This time they don't utilize it properly, and Rajajinagar have possession. They play it in, but yet again, just a little bit too much on that pass forwards. Just allows the goalkeeper to get there and to take it. But Hebbal not quite maintaining their possession, and they've given it away to Rajajinagar. Rajajinagar now Focusing on attack. The captain goes for the shot, but it's wide. 15 minutes into the halves and 60 minutes in to this football game. And the scoreline hasn't changed from the last update. It is indeed Hebbal, the men in grey, who still have the lead over Rajajinagar by a margin of 2 goals. 3-1 as of now, but we've got 30 minutes of football to play, and anything can happen in those 30 minutes of football, including a Rajajinagar comeback. For that to happen, they're going to have to start by scoring a goal and by maintaining possession. They'll have to throw in. Goes quickly to the captain. And you'll notice that for Hebbal, it's number 2, Mohammed Ahmed, who's taken the captain's armband. That's because Ashwin Chakravarti, who's supposed to be the captain for Hebbal, has gone out due to injury. Rajajinagar look to play forwards, look to play across, actually, but they're not able to do so. And Hebbal now with possession, pushing forwards, playing it on the right. They've been so lethal from the right. Played forwards yet again, but just not able to get there in time, and it will be a goal kick for Rajajinagar. Rajajinagar now with an opportunity to play it inside and probably create a goal scoring opportunity. They've given it back to Hebbal. Ball still with Hebbal. They'll take advantage. They take the shot. It's blocked. Defense has been good when it comes to making blocks in this game. And now, goal scoring opportunity maybe for Rajajinagar. It'll be quite a chase. They will get a throw in to encourage their chances, but just as I say that, a foul throw. So not a foul throw. It'll be taken by the captain. Seems to be a bit of confusion between the players and the ref. The ref will have captain take it properly. So everybody takes a breather. With some drinks. We are 63 minutes into this game. And it's still Hebbal who lead 3-1 to Rajajinagar. Now Rajajinagar will have the opportunity to throw the ball in. Possibly get a goal back to make some momentum flow to their side. They ended up scoring the first goal of the game, but the next 3 goals have gone the way of the men in grey. Another good opportunity. They were able to find the head, but header was off direction. Gives the ball straight back to the team in grey. Hebbal play it in, but they're not able to maintain possession. Rajajinagar take care of that. Now they're the team pushing forwards. A tackle, an aggressive tackle. Being made by Hebbal. It's all fair and square. Ball goes in. After the throw and the cross. Goes wide and it'll be a goal kick to the men in grey. It goes up, it goes in. And Hebbal have got a genuine opportunity to make it 4-1. He's got past the goalkeeper. All he has to do is finish, and he does exactly that. And that's the 4th goal of the game for Hebbal. And it comes off the boots of number 5, Udit. It was a 1v1 sort of situation there. Once he got past the defenders, he was able to do because of his speed. But in the 66th minute, Hebbal have found what could be the goal that gives them direct entry into the quarterfinals. Rajajinagar will get us going for the 5th time this game. They try to launch an attack of their own to try and offset the 3-goal advantage that Hebbal have gotten. Not quite able to keep possession, and they've given it to Hebbal, who've given it back now to Rajajinagar. Rajajinagar now really need to find something. They need to push forward, but they're not able to do so. It's a 3-man wall there. He's got to break through. Number 7 goes for the goalkeeper with some good instincts and some good reflexes to make the tackle. Has just had a little too much on it. A little less, and surely that opportunity to be the 5th goal for the men in grey. Some of the players will take a drinks break. The temperature in Bengaluru was raining a couple days ago, but it rains no more. It's become incredibly hot here at the capital of Karnataka. Players need to give themselves water breaks to keep themselves hydrated and to minimize fatigue, which could prove to play a huge part of this game. The more fatigued the player becomes, the worse football they start to play. So if Rajajinagar can try to stay a little bit more active than Hebbal, then surely the comeback is on at that point. But as of now, there's still 3 goals down. They've still got a lot of work to do. They did score the first goal, but the next 4 have gone the way of the men in grey. We'll have about 20 minutes plus stoppage time to kickstart an attack. Attack that could be tournament defining, if you'd ask me. They play it in. Play it down the right then. Just making a run, the cross. Sorry for a cross. It's good defense. Hebbal. Finally, ball goes in. It's not quite into the penalty box, but now it is. A shot has to be taken. Shot from the right foot. It goes in. And Rajajinagar now After getting 4 consecutive goals scored against them, they finally managed to find a breakthrough. This is some good football from Rajajinagar. It almost went past the crossbar again. Hit the crossbar on the way in, but this time it managed. Hit it and completely go in. Could this be the goal that Rajajinagar needed to kickstart their comeback? Hebbal would think not. They push forwards, trying to get past defenders. Again, it's a goal! On the other end, just when you think Rajajinagar have gotten themselves back in the game, Hebbal say, no, they have not. They've scored their 5th goal this game, and they have most certainly reinstated their 3-goal lead with that beauty. A great run in on the left side. And all that was left to do was just get the cross done properly and to get the perfect finish to cap off a wonderful play. And Rajajinagar and the momentum that Rajajinagar had after they scored their 2nd goal has almost been completely diminished, if not fully diminished, by Hebbal on that very play. Rajajinagar, they'll look to fight. They'll look to score more goals. They know they can score more goals. They were passive to start, but they still managed to find the breakthrough that they needed at that point. Goal scoring potential is still there with this team. It hasn't gone away. All they've got to do is unlock it. Could this free kick be the catalyst that enables Rajajinagar to unlock that potential to score goals? And both teams actually have the potential to score a lot of goals. Rajajinagar ended up winning their first game 8-0. And Hebbal ended up winning their first game 10-0. So goal scoring ability for both these teams is most definitely there. Kick goes in, it's barely wide. Went quite low, didn't have too much power on it. Not much Hebbal have to worry about on that occasion. We've seen the players take quite a few drinks breaks during the course of this second half, but this will be the official drinks break. And heading into it, the scoreline has most definitely changed. Rajajinagar,
The second match of the day will
just
be
when they thought they were able to
between
get themselves back in the game, Hebbal making sure
kickoff the
that they
match
still
at
have
6
the
p.m.
upper hand.
And this very exciting match, the
They
score
still
is
lead
1
by a
for
3-goal advantage,
Hebbal.
5-2, though, in favor of the men in grey.
You can watch the game live on the KSFA YouTube channel as well. You can share with your friends so they can enjoy the game sitting at the comfort of their home or join us in the stands and cheer for your favorite constituency teams. Wishing the teams good luck, and we once again welcome everyone for the second edition of the Chief Minister's Cup here at the Bangalore Football Stadium.
Back from drinks, we've hit the 75-minute mark in this football game. Hebbal with the advantage, and they'll also have possession in the form of a goal kick. We'll get going after drinks then. Hebbal recovered their own goal kick, and now they're pushing forwards for a sixth in order to put this game to bed. They've got another free kick opportunity in a dangerous position to make that happen. Rajajinagar have formed a four-man wall in order to offset this opportunity. It goes just high of the goal for Hebbal. Rajajinagar, they're running out of time now. They've got about 14 minutes plus added time to get 3 goals to tie and 4 goals to win without conceding anything. That's a tough spot to be in, especially when they're giving away possession that cheaply. Foul throw by Hebbal gets possession back to Rajajinagar. They play it in, but it hasn't found its man. Again, good defense from Hebbal, making sure that they're in the right situation, and now they can try to push forwards. But just as I say that, Rajajinagar come up with possession. Now in their opponent's halves, what can they do though in their opponent's halves? Can they push forwards and get a goal? Will they, for like most of this game, just be bystanders? Whilst missing their opportunities at goal. A good clearance by Hebbal makes sure that Rajajinagar could use that opportunity to score, but they still have the throw-in opportunity, which turns in now to a free kick opportunity. Score a goal from. Tripped up in a dangerous position by number 12 of Hebbal. Like I said, both teams making good use of their set-piece opportunities in this game. So far, in the 78 minutes that have been played, a lot of the goals that have come for both these teams have come from set pieces. So, highlights really the importance of set pieces and how a foul can go a long way in putting a team down, even if it doesn't give them yellow or red card. As a low free kick blocked by number 9. What can Rajajinagar do from here, though? Go all the way back, and they've given possession to Hebbal, who push forwards themselves. They're in a good position. They've got numbers starting to come in. Play forwards, but no one's there to make the run, and the goalkeeper recovers it himself. Once again, Rajajinagar not able to get anything going. Hebbal with possession yet again. He cuts it back, assesses his options, tries to go in, he's still with it, and he just loses out there, number 14. Just as Rajajinagar look to play it forwards, they've been halted by Hebbal's defence. But this time, though, they will have the ball. They will advance forwards. Is this run timed perfectly? The pass had a little too much on it. Preventing any real opportunity. Loose pass from the goalkeeper, but Hebbal do well. We've hit the 80-minute mark, which only means that Rajajinagar have about 10 minutes plus stoppage time to get a goal, get 3 goals. It was a good save by the goalkeeper. Keeps the team in maroon in the game. That goal, had that gone in, would have been the dagger for Hebbal, but Rajajinagar, they're still in it. They're still in it for the draw, perhaps even the win, depending on how they play these last 14 minutes. Oh, 10 minutes plus stoppage time, I should say. As number 14 goes offside. They'll get the ball straight back to Hebbal. Kick is up, it goes in. And the team that's recovered it, will be Hebbal, who covered the goal kick in the form of a throw-in. A few more substitutions being made now by the team in grey. Or to not only make sure that they've got fresh feet on the pitch, but to make sure that all their players will be fit for the rest of the games, because Hebbal and Rajajinagar, both these teams are playing in some of the hardest conditions they'll play in all season. And it's tough sometimes to play in these scenarios. It could just cause injuries due to fatigue. So just making sure that their starting 11 is geared up for their next game, for Hebbal's next game against Jaynagar, and for Rajajinagar's next game against Yelakana. So take another look at this attack. Ball went in for Rajajinagar. They played it in. It's awfully similar to what Ashwin Chakravarti had done in the first half. The only difference was that was a goal, and this is not. Hebbal still with possession after that goal kick. Just I say that I've given it away. So Rajajinagar. The clock is working now against the men in maroon. There will be quite a bit of added time though, as opposed to the first half. There's been a lot more. There've been a lot more stoppages in this half in the form of drinks breaks, in the form of injury calls, and many more stuff. So even if they're not, even if Rajajinagar aren't able to score a goal these in these 90 minutes, they're still gonna get opportunities to score in extra time just because of how long extra time might be for this game. But would they love to score a goal right about now? They definitely love to score a goal, and it'll definitely put some pressure on Hebbal. Number 19 started to make his run, realized that he was offside and he had to stop there. Hence the attack didn't go through for Rajajinagar on this occasion. So it means it'll be a goal kick heading the way of Hebbal. The kick is up. Goes into the pitch. And now there's a good goal scoring opportunity for Rajajinagar. They play it out to the right, but there's nobody there. My apologies to the left, but there's nobody there. They'll get a throw in, which not able to use the most effectively. They still have possession. They've lost possession there. The clock keeps ticking. But the opportunities for Rajajinagar right now, they keep missing. Rajajinagar, they played some great football today. They've scored 2 goals. And they've gotten close to scoring many more if they just utilised more of their opportunities in the first half. Surely they'd be up 6-5, maybe. They had so many close calls. Said before this game started, luck has an important factor to play in this game. Rajajinagar missed a goal because they hit the crossbar. The ball just wouldn't go in. They missed 3 other goals by just a few inches. Luck has played its part in this game and has played its part in favour of Hebbal. Free kick taken quickly by Hebbal as man goes down in the box. Goalkeepers try to block the ball. Completely missed it, but Hebbal yet again having a man down in the penalty box and didn't quite see it, but I think the referee just give it a penalty maybe towards Hebbal. Goalkeeper did come steaming in, and he did miss the ball. Normally those situations would be penalty. Again, good to see the player standing up, walking, moving around. He'll get treatment from the sidelines, but no penalties called by the referee. Maybe because the player was offside to begin with. Really, when we play on with not much time left in the second half. Rajajinagar with possession. Playing in it, but it's no good. Hebbal managed to keep possession for themselves. They're pushing on now. They get to the other side. It's saved by the goalkeeper. Two minutes plus stoppage time to play in this game between Rajajinagar and Hebbal. As of now, it is Hebbal who are up front by 5 goals to 2. Trying to make it 6 goals to 2 offside. Called by the referee results in Rajajinagar getting the ball back. Playing defensively will not do for the men in maroon. They're going to have to attack. They're going to have to press forwards to get a goal. Now the slight progression forwards. This is a good opportunity for the men in maroon. Cuts back. Shot by 14. No good. But it has found its man number 3. Who plays a shot in. Blocked by the defense. Still with men in maroon though, as shot taken by the captain. Saved by the goalkeeper. We've almost hit the 90-minute mark, and there's been 2 minutes of stoppage time added to this game. Rajajinagar played it yet again, and the header from the defense is good enough to clear the ball. For now, they've only got to hold on for another 2 minutes without conceding 3 goals in order to most certainly book their spot into the quarterfinals. The way, say certainly, it's definitely still possible that Jayanagar or even Yeah, they can make it into the playoffs. As a shot taken by Rajajinagar goes wide. But the thing is that goal differential is not that great. Hebbel's goal differential will improve to 15 after this game. So not 15, 30 after this game, whereas Rajajinagar's will decrease to 5. But they're still considerably better than -8 and -10. So unless those two teams can work a miracle of some sort, it will be these two teams that have the highest chance of going through to the quarterfinals on April the 8th. Hebbal now, they're still attacking. They've only got a minute to play, but they're still playing aggressive football. The shot taken by number 7. A solid shot. And it hits a defender on its way out, which means it will be a corner for the team in grey. Taking it quickly. There's no need to push inside now. They've got the lead. Got a 3-goal cushion. They're still choosing to play it aggressive here. These last few seconds of the game. Man goes down for Hebbal. Their own half. So we hit the 92-minute mark now. The throw in from Jayanagar. Okay, one last scoring opportunity here for goal differential purposes. Number 10 pushes in. And he's still going. He's still going still. Takes a shot. It goes out. It will be a corner. You can already see the players high-fiving each other because they know we've gone past the 2 allotted minutes. After this corner, they are most certainly going to take the win, regardless of what Rajajinagar do here, even if they score, which they don't. Ball goes out. Goalkeeper kicks the ball in, and that will be game, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a very up and down game, especially in the first half. Hebbal were on top of it for a bit. Then Rajajinagar started to get on top of it. But Hebbal, apart from the first 7 minutes, really, they have been a top team in this game. And they have managed to secure the victory by quite a convincing margin, in my opinion, by a 3-goal margin to Rajajinagar. So, score full time here at Bangalore Football Stadium is Hebbal 5, Rajajinagar 2.
We'll begin the next match at 4 p.m. between Sarvajinagar versus Yashwantapura. We request both the teams to kindly line up. We'll begin the match shortly. Yashwantapura and Sarvajinagar, both the teams are requested to kindly line up.